Welcome, future college warriors. I know this is the most difficult, maybe a very challenging process for you as you're preparing to go into college. You're thinking about, oh my goodness, I have to prepare to see what college I want to go into, what major I want to get into, and so many different things. As I share those 3 different tips today, I hope that it's gonna help your process and make it easier for you to prepare in the college journey. So stick along as I share those 3 tips with you today. One, which is research and plan. Research and plan. So this is a very important point as you prepare to go into this college journey, which as a high school student, you're maybe you're a junior in high school or a senior in high school, and you're looking towards graduation, and now there's another added on load to you, which is researching your college, looking into the degree or you want to study, or maybe you are undecided, you don't know what degree you want to get into, but you're willing to start the college process and see how it goes. Sure of what college you want to get into. Maybe you had a college that maybe your family have attended that you're interested in, but you are not sure. Maybe you have other options. So during this time, I encourage you to maybe create a list of different colleges that you are interested, or maybe you've heard and you would like to learn more about. So as a high school student, you get the opportunity to attend a lot of college fairs. Those tend to be very tedious. You're given a lot of brochures. You're given so many paperwork that maybe you think that you may not need. But I encourage you to really take time to look into the colleges that may be of interest to you during this time. As you go to those college fairs, as you go through the different tables of colleges that are there with you at your school, you can definitely, I encourage you to definitely look at things that may make this school a best fit for you. And what are the things that you want to consider as you do your research? Maybe you want to look into graduation rates. Maybe you want to look into things like class sizes and extracurricular activities that make this campus feel more like home, especially if that college is far away from home. You want to be able to be at a college where you feel like you're able to go through your college experience while also making this place a home to you. So it is very important to look into those different things. Talk to the advisor about this type of school environment, that is like the school neighborhood. Maybe that's something that you would love to know about in terms of if it is a quiet neighborhood, if it's more in the city. Those things will help you to navigate throughout your academic years in college. Do not just take those college fairs lightly, but really take time to talk to those advisors and get the information that you need in order for you to make that college choice. In terms of planning, as a high school student, you have to remember there are so many deadlines as you prepare towards, as a senior especially, there's so many deadlines as you prepare to set date for graduation. Not only that graduation is nearby, but also you're looking into different college applications that have different set dates. And one of the things that worked out for me very well, and as I was preparing throughout my high school days, when I went to high school, I definitely took time to write out different due dates for college applications. Those really helped me in terms of planning, in terms of keeping organized, and not losing track of important dates, because I know some schools, they have early admission. You have to have those dates written down somewhere in order for you to not miss the opportunities that you need. And as you even look and plan in terms of college application, there's also other due dates, such as, you have to complete your financial applications, such as scholarships that may be available to you as a student. So in terms of planning, it is very important to look into the scholarships as you're a freshman, as you're an upcoming freshman at that school. Once you've researched the college that you want to attend, once you have made that choice, now look into that school specific due dates in terms of the due dates for the college application, into the due dates for the scholarship that school is going to provide to you as a student. So it's very important for you to be in contact with your counselor, which will help you throughout this process. And keynote, one important thing that a lot of high school students are not aware of is, as you prepare to apply for different colleges, some high schools provide you with the source of fee waivers for applications. So be aware of those things and use those resources that are available to you, because you may have to apply to 6 different colleges and your school is giving you the opportunity to have fee waivers for 3 colleges. Well, that's helping you save as a student who is preparing to go to college. Number 2 is academic preparations. A lot of different colleges have different requirements. As for me, when I went to college, I decided to attend a SUNY school, which as I was going through my process, I saw a lot of students in my high school who decided to take the SAT, the ACT, which of course is a very good thing, because if you haven't decided on the school that you want to go to, you have something else that gives you an option to look in different type of school, because some schools do require the ACT or SAT, but some schools don't. But as for me, my school did not require for me to take the SAT or ACT. I had the opportunity to attend a SUNY school, and a SUNY school, which is a state of New York school. I decided to make that choice because I felt that the school would be suitable for me in terms of environment. Like I said, when I was researching the different things, I decided to look into the environment, the type of school, the graduation rate, and different things like that, which I decided on the school that I went to. And as I was preparing and looking into different tests, standardized tests that I needed to take, my school did not require for me to take the ACT or SAT, but I did challenge myself and I took the exam just because I wanted to have a second source, just in case I wanted to pick a different college. And I found that because some schools are using that as another qualifier to accepting your college application. So definitely look into, does your school require standardized tests such as ACTs or SATs, or do they not require? And even though they don't require, maybe you might need it in the future. So just take that exam, and it might help you sometime in the future. So the second step, is very important to discuss with your counselor, to discuss with the college counselor that you're attending to. They will be able to provide you with those information that you need in order to prepare academic standardized tests, or whatever it is that you need to prepare to be able to complete the application process for that school. Which you need to know, each school is very different. You have to know what your school require, or the schools that you've picked require. So you need to lay out a plan and be able to distinguish which school needs this exam, or this standardized test or not, if the school needs it or if the school does not need it. The third tip that I would like to share with you today is financial planning. As a high school student, a lot of us may or may not have the opportunity to have jobs, and we did not have the obligation to have jobs. But now that you're planning into going to college, or let's think about, maybe you decided to go to a college that's very far away from home, or maybe you just went to a college that's very close to home. So whatever the choice that you made, it is very important to plan financially. And as you make your decision into choosing the type of school that you want to attend, let's look at the financial aspects in terms of the school tuition, in terms of what are the student loans, and looking into the type of grants that you can apply for, what type of scholarship that you can apply for this school. Because you are starting this new journey, you want to make financial decisions that will not be a problem to you in the future, but you want to make wise financial decisions that will help you to not be in debt, but that will help you to be financially free after you've received your degree. So as you make the decision to attend the schools that are maybe more expensive in comparison to a school that is less expensive, let's really think about how you can use your academics as a way to help you achieve that goal. So let's look into maybe a school that you want to go into, and that school is giving scholarship for someone who has a high GPA and that has a great academic standing. So as you look and as you process and as you plan out the college choice that you have, it is very important for you to set goals and challenge yourself to be able to aim high for your classes, in terms of like having higher scores for all your classes, having a good academic standing, keeping that in mind, knowing that you want to go to that school, and your academics will be able to help you to be qualified for different scholarship, different grants. So you tend to maybe pick a college that may be very expensive, and you end up having to pay tons and tons of loans here. Another tip that I would like to give you, and even as you prepare to go to school, maybe far away from home, even close to where home is, I encourage you to get a summer job. You have little expenses that you'll be making here and there, because maybe you're not able to work during school time. Some kids have the opportunity to do so, but some kids do not have the opportunity. It will definitely help you as a college student to get a summer job where you can set aside some money and you can save. And even as a junior in high school, you're able maybe to work at a summer camp, and you're able to save your money that will help you in your college career. So I just want to go ahead and lay out the 3 tips that will help you prepare for college. The first tip, which is research and plan, which I said is very important, and using the resources in your. And the second tip is making those preparations, those academic preparations, and lastly, financial planning. So I hope that you were able to receive something today. And like I said, I would love to share more about my college experience and my high school experience, and how I was able to use those tips to be able to make smarter decisions and plan wiser, so that I can have a brighter future.